leading the way why gender and ethics matter. Leadership is not just about titles or positions. It's about inspiring others, making tough decisions, and shaping a better future. In today's complex world, understanding the interplay of gender and ethics in leadership is paramount. It's not just a matter of fairness, it's about harnessing the full potential of our society. For too long, leadership roles have been dominated by men. This imbalance not only hinders women's advancement, but also deprives organizations of diverse perspectives and talents. Ethical leadership rooted in integrity and a commitment to doing what's right is crucial for creating a just and equitable workplace. By examining the barriers women face and the principles of ethical leadership, we can create more inclusive and ethical organizations. This journey requires a shift in mindsets, a dismantling of outdated structures, and a commitment to fostering a culture where everyone can thrive. These are the labyrinth of leadership barriers for women. Imagine a labyrinth, a complex maze with twists, turns, and dead ends. This is the reality for many women navigating the path to leadership. The leadership labyrinth represents the numerous obstacles women encounter, often invisible yet deeply entrenched. One significant barrier is the pervasive nature of gender stereotypes. Women are often expected to be nurturing and communal, while leadership is often associated with assertiveness and agentic qualities. This mismatch in perceptions can lead to women being overlooked for leadership roles or judged more harshly than their male counterparts. Structural barriers, often built into the fabric of organizations, also hinder women's progress. These can include a lack of access to mentorship, limited opportunities for high-visibility assignments, and a dearth of female role models in senior positions. Work-family conflict presents another formidable challenge. Women often shoulder a disproportionate share of domestic responsibilities, making it difficult to balance work and family life. This juggling act can limit their availability for networking events, travel opportunities, or late-night work sessions, putting them at a disadvantage compared to their male colleagues. Unseen obstacles, stereotypes, and bias in the workplace. The labyrinth of leadership is often paved with unseen obstacles, unconscious biases, and deeply ingrained stereotypes. These biases shape perceptions, influence decisions, and perpetuate gender disparities in leadership. Unconscious bias refers to automatic associations based on social group memberships. These biases can lead us to favor individuals who fit our preconceived notions of leadership. Studies show both men and women associate leadership qualities with men. Gender stereotypes, ingrained through societal norms, play a significant role. Women are often perceived as too emotional or lacking toughness for leadership. These stereotypes can lead to a lack of sponsorship for women's advancement. Social role expectations further complicate the situation. Women are often expected to be caretakers, both at home and in the workplace. This expectation can lead to them being overburdened with office housework. Section 4. Leading with integrity, the essence of ethical leadership. In the heart of the leadership labyrinth lies a beacon of hope. Ethical leadership, more than just a set of rules, ethical leadership is a philosophy, a commitment to leading with integrity, fairness, and a deep sense of responsibility. Ethical leaders are guided by a strong moral compass. They prioritize doing what is right, even when it's difficult, and they hold themselves and others accountable for their actions. Transparency, honesty, and open communication are hallmarks of their leadership style. This approach fosters trust and respect, creating a more positive and productive work environment. When leaders act with integrity, they inspire their teams to do the same, building a culture of ethics from the ground up. Ethical leadership is not just about avoiding wrongdoing, it's about actively promoting fairness, equity, and inclusion. This includes challenging bias, advocating for underrepresented groups, and creating opportunities for everyone to succeed. Section 5. Breaking barriers, building equality, strategies for change. Dismantling the leadership labyrinth requires a multifaceted approach, one that addresses individual biases, systemic barriers, and cultural norms. It requires a commitment to action, a willingness to challenge the status quo, and a belief in the power of equality. One crucial step is addressing unconscious bias. This involves raising awareness about the existence and impact of these biases, providing training on how to mitigate them, and implementing blind recruitment and promotion processes to ensure fairness. Structural changes are also essential. Organizations need to create clear pathways for women's advancement, such as formal mentorship programs, leadership development initiatives, and sponsorship opportunities. Flexible work arrangements, on-site childcare, and generous parental leave policies can help address work-family conflict, leveling the playing field for women. Cultural transformation is perhaps the most challenging, yet most rewarding aspect of this journey. It requires shifting mindsets, challenging stereotypes, and creating a culture where women are not just included, but celebrated for their unique perspectives and contributions. Section 6, Ethical Leadership in Action, Real-World Examples. The principles of ethical and inclusive leadership are not just aspirational ideals, they're being put into practice by organizations around the world, leading to tangible results. One inspiring example is the company Salesforce, a global leader in cloud-based software. Salesforce has made a public commitment to gender equality, conducting regular pay audits to ensure equal pay for equal work and investing heavily in programs to advance women in leadership. Another powerful example is the United Nations Women's He for She campaign, a global solidarity movement for gender equality. He for She engages men as agents of change, encouraging them to challenge gender stereotypes and advocate for women's rights. These examples demonstrate that progress is possible when organizations prioritize ethical leadership and make a conscious effort to create more inclusive workplaces. Section 7. A future of ethical, inclusive leadership. The journey towards a future where leadership is defined by its ethics and inclusivity is ongoing. It requires constant vigilance, a willingness to learn and adapt, and a steadfast commitment to creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to lead. By embracing the principles of ethical leadership, dismantling the labyrinth of barriers, and celebrating the unique contributions of women, we can create a brighter future for everyone, a future where leadership is not defined by gender, but by integrity, vision, and a passion for positive change.